Did you really just tell him the answer?
No.
I know.
No,
you mean...
he asked me what my thing read, and so I told him.
You gave us the answers, though.
Yeah, I was going to point that out.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Did you really just tell him the answer? That would show a staggering lack of reading. Really? Is that what that is just what happened? Right?
Well, I read it and then I did my subject and I found out my subject was very, very wrong.
Got it. Well, let's go through what was. Okay, so right now we are going over the example on page 371 of the Ldsat study guide. This is for the people on it. Okay, go ahead.
You want to have...
What was your subject?
My subject was the elephant parading through town. I thought it was that because...
That's not wrong.
It said, yeah, it said,
Wait, why'd you say it was totally wrong?
Because yours said the elephant.
Okay. No. This is really, really, really important. The point isn't that you name specifically the subject as opposed to the action. The point is that you get the point, right? So you said the subject is the elephant parading through the town. Fine. Right? Okay, is the parading through the town technically an action? Yes, whatever. That's not wrong at all. You see the difference?
Yeah.
It's not about did you technically get the wording right. I don't even care if you call it a subject. The fact is you got that idea. Okay? Does that make sense? So that wasn't wrong at all.
Mm.
All right. What did everyone get for either the action or description?
I got escape from the circus.
All right.
You should pray. I said 1 elephant, 2 paraded through town, 3 childless and drugged.
Yeah?
I thought it was being watched by the narrator destroying the city.
Good. What you get?
I said, act like a human.
Act like a human. What's that?
Waves and stuff.
Got it. That was a sentence, but overall, the only time it acted like a human was in that one sentence, right?
Yeah.
So that's not going to be the subject of the entire paragraph. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
But so generally, it was that the elephant broke loose, ran through town, and the kid was giddy. Okay? Now, let's keep this in mind. Now let's go to our next phase. Is this fiction or nonfiction? Or is it narrative or non-narrative? Let's say that.
It's narrative.
It's narrative. We're going to treat it as fiction, even though it's autobiography. Remember, autobiography is fiction, right? So, what's the point of a fiction?
It did not happen.
No. In these passages.
To
What do we
explain an emotional or psychological reaction to it.
Right. The point is to explain an emotional or psychological reaction to something. Who's doing the reacting?
The narrator.
The
and
narrator.
the elephant, actually.
No.
No?
Best friend Jim.
No. Narrator.
Narrator. Gotcha.
What is the narrator reacting to?
The elephant.
The elephant. And what is the narrator's reaction?
Awesome.
Giddy. Right? Woohoo! The reason it's not going to be Jimmy is because what's the subject?
Oh, no.
Right. And who's watching that? Who's involved with that elephant? How many? What did Jimmy? Jimmy said one thing, right?
Yeah.
The narrator's the one who's, right, telling the story. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you got that surface level thing. The elephant went through the town, tore shit up. Then that underlying, the emotional reaction was awesome, right? Kind of, what was that? My son was just watching Kung Fu Panda yesterday.
YouTube.
I just have awesome in my head. Okay. So, is that, you see how we do that? You see how you did that? You got that reading part, then you went to the underlying part? Yeah? Okay. Now, next, we are going to go to page 372 from the Ldsat study guide.
Ooh, it's long.
Well, it's 3 different paragraphs. We're going to start with number 1.
Did you say...
John, that's just juvenile.
Okay, start, just do number 1. Do the same thing, but with paragraph number 1. I guess you don't have to film me sitting here. How do you guys do this?